So there are the judges who will score this one. 10-point must system in effect at AIBA events.
2 Bosnia and Herzegovina, 3 Malaysia, 4 Argentina, 5 Singapore. Referee Naim Ramay, Croatia.
So Naim Ramaj of Croatia is the referee.
You have a little bit.
Round 1.
So the penultimate bout of the session here. The Hala Legianov, this one between men from Denmark and Romania. The southpaw wearing red is Elias Idrissi. His opponent wearing blue is Cristinel Costel, MAZAREANU. Again, you must punch with the punch correctly, and that is with the knuckle part of the glove and not the inside of the glove, which renders it a slap. The white patch that is evident on these gloves in AIBA tournaments in days gone by, that used to be on the knuckle to help the officials and the referee to check that a punch has landed correctly. Solid shades of leather preferred in this era of AIBA boxing. So Idrissi trying to explode forward behind a right jab, left cross, but he's put on to the end of a backhand. MAZAREANU trying to turn it into an uppercut on the inside after that. There's a sneaky left hand once again, turned underneath in corkscrew fashion by MAZAREANU. It's certainly physical, this contest. The referee allowing the boxers to work away as they lock horns in the neutral corner on the far side of the ring from our commentary position. Second of the 2 attempted left jab did get through from MAZAREANU. Good work to the body from Idrissi. Minutes ago in the opening round. Neither man has found near range with any consistency yet. Burst of activity, the final shot of which was a left hook to the head before the boxers disengaged from MAZAREANU. Right hand landed right on the command of box from MAZAREANU. Two boxers shaping up and sparring in front of one another. MAZAREANU launching that right hand lead once again that he had success with just a few moments ago, but was off the mark. Good work to the body by the man in red. So turning orthodox now is Idrissi. After beginning the contest in a port-sided stance, rather untidy coming together once again, and plenty of flailing misses being fired out by both boxers. Shot to the back of the head is a rabbit punch from Idrissi. First round in the book. Rather untidy affair over the course of that 3 minutes. Competitive though. We have a 4-1 split in favor of MAZAREANU. Some of the action from that first round.
Helt klart, uite-te unde dai. Dum, dum. După stânga ai merge dreapta, perfect pe croșul de stânga. Ai înțeles?
Lad ham slå først.
Mâna stângă, să vede că îl ții.
Finte. Og så går han. Finte igen til 3 stykker.
Stânga.
Stop med det der højre fod nu. Lige til start. Okay? Kom Elias. Ikke?
Seconds out, please.
Okay, kom så Elias.
Round 2.
Into the second round then. First round was taken on a 4-1 split in favor of the boxer in blue. There's Cristinel Mazareanu, the 17-year-old, part of a 12-strong Romanian boxing team. 7 men and 5 women. IDRISSI, the Danish boxer, he's got his hands down by his belt line now as he continues to switch his feet, but he was picked off by a raiding left jab just a couple of moments ago, as IDRISSI trying to establish his lead left hand, as he's now an orthodox boxer, having started the contest as a southpaw, and that's a looping right hand which does catch Mazareanu. So completely different posture adopted by both boxers in this second round. So IDRISSI continuing to hit after the command of stop. Sneaky right hand landed by IDRISSI. Arcing shot, looking for a similar punch in quick succession, wasn't too far away. Nice left jab landed by Mazareanu, and I wonder whether that is what's put the reddening around the left eye of IDRISSI. See that reddening just around underneath his left eye. It doesn't prove to be an impairment. It's being fought in staccato fashion, this one. Burst of almost frenetic activity in between the watching and waiting. Neither man, I would suggest, is an out-and-out counter-puncher. They really are trying to work for their openings. That's a rather telegraphed attack, as Mazareanu cuffs him with a slapping right hand as he spins off the line. Right hand attempted from Mazareanu was a glancing blow. There's a right hand over the top from IDRISSI. The referee just saying to the boxers, no holding, no wrestling, but that is what we have to conclude the second round, as the physicality continues through 2 completed rounds in this 60-kilogram lightweight contest. And IDRISSI taking it for judges B and D.
Bă, mi-ai auzit? Stai aici, mă, și dă-mă stângerea, tu ai acțiunea, nu el. Cât ai condus, tu ai fost extraordinar. Acum ce faci? Că lasă, tot fugi atâta, unde fugi? Ai înțeles, mai stai, uite-te unde dai. Și dă-l el, hai, că ești ambițios.
Mai rău un pic, hai că... Deci nu vreau să spring in.
Seconds out, please.
Stai lângă el acolo. Nu mai pleca mult. Și nu mai ține.
Round 3.
So into the third and final round then. Elias IDRISSI here as part of a 2-man Danish boxing squad. His compatriot competing in the 64-kilogram weight division, the next weight class up. And with IDRISSI just having turned 18 last week, again, you can see he's got a rangy frame. One wonders what weight division he will end up in. He's got his hands full with his opponent from Romania. It's been physical affair so far. Lots of leaning on, lots of mauling and grappling on the inside. Some eye-catching singles as IDRISSI lands a good left hand, but you can see the flailing punches. That left hand landed with the inside of the glove from Mazarianu. Right hand to the body just before the call of stop landed by IDRISSI. Again, both boxers spoken to about the requirement, the responsibility to punch correctly. Again, almost typical of what we've witnessed so far. Big, committed single shot launched, but not finding the range. Just like to see both boxers use their jabs more to try and set up the backhand punches. You see IDRISSI use his jab before flailing with the backhand. Of course, some boxers don't operate like that. As IDRISSI working away to the body with a cluster of shoe-shine shots. But oftentimes at the highest level, 1988 Val Barker Trophy winner Roy Jones Jr. comes to mind. Didn't use the left jab that much, but there's no doubt that Roy Jones Jr. had mastered the fundamentals before he embellished his skill set with the flash that was so characteristic of his glittering Hall of Fame career. Oh, that's a good right hand. He may have landed with the inside of the glove from Mazarianu, but it caused IDRISSI to lose his balance. Again, more wrestling than boxing in evidence here in the closing stages of the third. Hasn't been the tidiest of contests, but it's certainly been a hard-fought one. And the heads coming together violently as the two men look to land their own punches. Well, punching right up until the bell, and indeed after the bell, the referee having his hands full during the course of that 3-3-minute round, because my goodness, these two men didn't seem to have too much regard for the rule book, the manner in which they went about their craft. The styles not really gelling to produce an aesthetically pleasing contest, but this one was most certainly a fight. We're going to the scorecards. To see who will progress through to the round of 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by split decision is the boxer from the blue corner, MAZAREANU Cristinel Costel, Romania.
So it is Cristinel Mazarianu who goes through on a 4-1 split to the round of 16. Competitive contest that was very hard fought indeed. And it is the man from Romania who progresses. Elias IDRISSI, eliminated in the first preliminary round of the 60 kg lightweight tournament.